Okay, so this is what I would do if I had to make at least 10K in the next 72 hours with my coaching business. All right, this is a situation, let's say I had like emergency bills come up, or I just want to go on a, emergency vacation, have some fun, I wanted to pay for it. Or if someone was, holding me at gunpoint, they told me, Jack, you have to make at least 10K in the next 72 hours. So I'm gonna show you exactly how I would do this. And just for reference, if you don't know who I am, my name is Jack Bly. I've built my own coaching business to 170K per month. I'm gonna share with you how I did that. And if you watch this video, you actually implement it, we're gonna make you at least 10K in the next 72 hours. All right, sound fair? Let's ride. All right, so 3 big things here that I would do to make this happen. And for reference, I've done more than this in 24 hours, so very, very doable. So first thing is send hot DMs. All right, you've probably heard of cold DMs. Cold DMs, sending DMs to random people, strangers. But what's going to get you the best, fastest results is what we call hot DMs. All right, so hot DMs is sending DMs to your followers and people who engage with your content. All right, this is such easy pickings, but people for some reason don't do it. All right, you don't realize the power of DMs. All right, so you can send them something simple like, hey, thanks for the follow. Curious, did you follow me because you're interested in this dream outcome? What if the dream outcome is that you're selling for your program and for your avatar? Hey, saw you liked one of my posts. Curious, did you like it because you're interested in XYZ? Or something simple like that to open up a conversation. And from there, here's kind of the conversation flow that you do. All right, first thing you do is build a gap. And with that question, with that opener, you're probably going to build a gap instantly. All right, all the gap means is the person's over here, let's say fitness example, they're 250 pounds and they want to be over here at 200 pounds. All we have to do is identify some sort of a gap where they're over here and they want to be here. It can be health, it can be money, it can be relationships. We just have to identify where they're at right now and where they want to be. Once we have that, it is so simple. We give them confidence. We ask them if they're open to chat. We send them our calendar. So how I do this is typically just saying, they send their goals and their situation like, yeah, I actually am interested in XYZ. Here's why, here's my situation, blah, blah, blah. I'll say, oh, man, okay. Yeah, I can absolutely help you out with that. I can definitely help you out with that. Are you open to chat today or tomorrow? And I just send my calendar link. All right, it's super chill, super conversational. This converts insanely well. All right, especially to hot, leads, followers, engagers, people who recognize you. This converts so well. Like, try this out for real. I think it works so well because one thing is like a lot of people are so, pushy or weird about it when they're trying to book calls. They're like, hey, here is my calendar link. Let's do a strategy session where we can explore my program and see if we're a good fit. Like, relax. Are you open to chat today or tomorrow? That's what works. Chill, relaxed. All right, this is what has booked me 264 calls in 1 month. All right, that's my record call book so far in 1 month, but I'm going to beat that record. But that really works really well. So that's number 1, send hot DMs. All right, especially if you have a big audience right now, like thousands of followers, and you haven't done this, you haven't sent them DMs yet, do this, please. You're sitting on money. This alone, if you just do this, you have an audience alone, you will make at least 10K in 72 hours. If you do it right. Man, I get fired up. You just have such a big opportunity. But that's number 1. Number 2, let's jump into number 2 right here. I'll zoom in. Oh, shit, I don't know how to use this. All right, here we go. Spear campaign. All right, so spear campaign. What is this? So basically what we want to do for this is something you can do once per month. And if you do it once per month, you do this right, you're going to sign at least 1 client per month from doing this every single month like clockwork, which is really cool. So if you want to earn some extra cash, you just have to run a quick spear campaign and boom, money in your account. So here's how this works. A spear campaign is you want to start building a list of everyone who is a no-close. So they do hop on a call with you, but for some reason they don't sign up. Anyone who's a no-show, so they book a call, but they don't show up to the call. Or anyone who was interested, they had a positive reply to one of your things, some of your messages, but for some reason they didn't book a call. All of those leads, you want to start building a list of that. All right, every single month, this list should get bigger and bigger and bigger to the point where you have hundreds or even thousands of contacts here. And what you do is once per month, you run what we call a spear campaign. This is a short message that's kind of checking in with them. All right, just see if they're interested in your offer, or you can run some sort of special offer, urgency offer. That works really well. Something to basically, hey, I'm still here. Do you want this thing? The reason this works so well is due to what we call trauma buying. All right, trauma buying. This is the reason why people buy. All right, sounds crazy, but this is why people buy in the first place. All right, it's due to trauma. So what happens, I'll give you an example of this, is, husband and wife sitting on the couch. They're watching a movie, Hollywood movie, A-list actors, and the wife will make a small comment about, this male actor, his six-pack abs. She's like, oh, he has abs, wow, oh. And then all of a sudden the husband will get insecure. He looks down, he's got this big old belly. He feels bad about himself. He feels like crap. He's like, shoot, my wife is going to leave me. She's going to cheat on me for this actor. I hate this. And so in that point, it's kind of a trauma moment. All right, trauma doesn't have to be like something like super crazy. Like, I don't mean like that. It means like just a moment where like someone gets hurt. There's a source of trauma. Usually it's like a small comment from friends or family, or they see something or something happens, some small source of trauma. And when that happens, that man is now receptive. He's open to a solution to his problem of solving this big belly that he has. He wants to get rid of it. He wants to have the six-pack, so his wife looks at him like she does to the actor on the screen. All right? So small moments of trauma happen to your prospects. And the key here with the Spirit campaign is you want to be there when the trauma happens. All right? There's a buying window that opens up. It doesn't last too long. All right? People will move on. They'll live their lives. They'll forget their trauma. They'll just move past the pain. They'll push it down. They'll get rid of it. Distract themselves like they do. They'll open up Netflix. They'll eat some more junk food and they'll try to distract themselves. So it's important that we're always there when the trauma hits. We do this through Spirit campaigns every single month. Hit up this list of leads. As you build this up, this is going to be automatic for you. All right, you're going to sign at least one client every month doing this. So that is a Spirit campaign. All right, that is a good money maker, like a really, really good one. Works really well. Number 3, all right, if we want to make money in the next 72 hours, do this. We have what we call Handraiser Posts. Again, this works extremely well, especially if you have an audience built up. If you don't have an audience, this is probably not going to work too well. So with this, a Handraiser Post, all this is like, this is easy pickings, but again, people don't do it. They just they forget about this, or I don't know, they don't know. Like a big problem that people have is, you might have a big following, you might have a decent following, but your audience, they literally do not even know that you sell something or you have a program, you have a coaching offer. They literally do not know because you don't tell them. So do this one time per week. All right, one time every single week. Make sure you do this, you schedule it. All it is a post. You basically call it your avatar. Let's say you work with fathers. Hey, fathers, are you open to getting dream outcome in X time period? So this is, again, customize this for your offer, whatever the dream outcome is in however long your program is. Are you open to losing the belly in 90 days? All right, example. Next line, you want to kill a quick objection. So again, I'll use a fitness example because it is the coaching company that I built up, and it's relevant for a lot of people watching this, I know. Objection would be, while still eating your favorite foods like pizza and ice cream. All right, example of killing objection. Where are the common objections that come up for your offer? Like, what is the reason people say, yeah, this sounds great, but da-da-da. That thing, you want to kill the objection beforehand. Yeah, you can get this dream outcome without this bad thing that you don't want. All right, then something simple, DM me this keyword, put in a keyword here that's ideally it's relevant to your offer for details. So DM me for details, DM me to learn more. We don't want to sell our offer. Like, we're not like putting the price tag on there. We're not like trying to sell them to buy right now. All we're trying to do is invoke curiosity in our avatar to take the next step. The next step is to DM us. All right, this is the highest converting funnel of all time. I've tested different funnels. I've tested, classic websites, opt-ins, all this, crazy tech and, crazy crap. But the simplest funnel is really content to DMs to call booked, and that works extremely well. Use the similar DM flow that I mentioned before. So once you get that inbound DM, they're typically even hotter than, with the hot DMs that we do to outbound. So all you do is you get their gap, their situation. You give them confidence. You ask them to chat. Like, that's it. It's so simple and it works extremely well. You do this every single week, especially if you have a good audience built up. You are going to see some really good results with this. All right, so do this. Please do this. If you want to make at least 10K in the next 72 hours, This is going to make it happen for you. Do these 3 things. Send hot DMs, run a spear campaign, and do a Handraiser post. All right, result is at least 10K in the next 72 hours. All right, so do this. I hope this helps. And look, if you're someone who is a coach and you want to scale your business, all right, you're a good coach, your clients get results, but for some reason you're just not getting the leads that you need. You need more qualified people to sell to. That's exactly what I do. So feel free to click that link below, and we can chat sometime to see if we can scale your business. But that is all for me today. Like this video, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.